Hi, Chrissy Rose here, and today I am going to do a comparison of my classic Chanel medium caviar flat bag versus my jumbo Chanel lambskin flat bag. Both bags are very rare colors. My caviar is a pink color and my jumbo bag is a navy blue color, and so both colors are hard to find. You typically can't just walk into the Chanel store and get these bags in these particular colors, and so I was very happy to be able to come across both. But the reason why I want to do this comparison is because I know that a lot of the time when people are purchasing their first Chanel bag, they have a difficult time trying to choose between whether they want to get the medium or the jumbo, and whether they want the caviar leather or the lambskin leather. Now, you can't go wrong with really either choice that you choose, but I would like to give everyone some insight as to what my experience has been with both bags. Now, this right here, this bag is pink and it is made with the caviar leather, and I am putting it close where you will be able to kind of get a good look at this particular type of leather. And I'm going to hold it closer because if you look right here and you look at this symbol, this right here is on most of the Chanel bags, if not all, that were pre-2008, because it indicates that those bags were made with real gold. So the hardware on pre-2008 Chanel bags is plated with real gold. So therefore, I was very happy to come across a pre-2008 exotic color for the Chanel bag, because I always wanted to get one that had the actual real gold hardware. And so I'm very happy with my purchase on this bag. Now, this right here is the medium, and it has the chain. This right here is the chain when it is double, so this is typically how it looks when you wear the medium as a double chain, but you can also wear it as a single chain, which I prefer because the chain drop on the double chain is not really lengthy, and so therefore I prefer to wear it as a single chain because it comes down farther and the bag is not like kind of up underneath your arm, and so it kind of gives you, you know, just a little bit more length where you can wear the bag to your side and kind of like, you know, move your arm in a direction without hitting against the bag. So I prefer to wear mine with the single chain. But I'm going to open it up so that you can see the inside. Now this right here is a double flap, and it has the zip part right here, and then here's the second flap, and you can see it has the Chanel double C sewn into it. And this right here is the inside of the bag. Hopefully you can see that. It has two pockets in the back, and then you have an inside part right here where you can actually keep things and store things. And then this right here is the back, and it has the back pocket, which I absolutely love. It's convenient because I hate having to like turn my lock all the time to get things out, like if I want to pay for something. So I will tend to put cash back here or my credit card or driver's license, just so that I can have quick access to it if I need to take it out when I wear my bag. And that was one of the sole purposes that Chanel actually designed this pocket, because when she tipped people, she liked to be able to kind of have easy access to her money without having to go into the inside of the bag. So here is the bag again. You can get a good look at it. And now I'm going to move on to my actual jumbo lambskin flap. Now the lambskin leather is extremely delicate. You have to be very, very careful when you carry it, and you have to be very, very careful when you wear it out because you don't want anyone to bump against it because it can stretch very easily. And so I typically do not carry my lambskin Chanel bags as much as I carry my Caviars because of the fact that the leather is extremely delicate, as you can see, and it's very soft too. This is a extremely just beautiful leather. I'm going to show you the back so that you can see it. So even though, in my opinion, the lambskin is much prettier than the Caviar, and I think it also costs a little bit more, it definitely is not one that you can wear as your everyday bag. And this right here is the jumbo, so you can kind of see the size of it. And I'm going to hold the both of them at the end of my review side by side so that you will be able to kind of see the difference in the size between the two bags. But it's pretty much made the same style. Now the chain drop on the jumbo bag is much lengthier than the chain drop on the Caviar when you're wearing it as a double chain. And so therefore, when you want to wear the bag on your side, like just like when you wear the Caviar with the single chain, when you wear the jumbo with the double chain, it's not hitting your arm, it's not hitting against it, it's not hitting against your arm, so you kind of have that room. So I typically wear my jumbo always as a double chain and not as a single chain, even though it can be worn as a single chain as well, because the chain is already pretty lengthy and you get a lot of drop in the jumbo. Now the inside, it looks pretty much the same as the inside of my double flap Caviar. You have the pocket here, and I put protective tissue over the zipper because it always tends to kind of groove the leather on all of the lambskin. So I put the protective tissue there because I don't want it to sit against the leather and put indentations in the leather. As you can see, it already has like small ones there, so I try to keep it covered. And I typically keep the inside stuffed. I took the stuffing out just because I knew that I was doing a review of it, so you all would be able to see it. But for the most part, I keep stuffers in it because this leather is so soft and delicate that you want to try to make sure that you keep its shape. And as with the Caviar, you don't typically have to keep stuffers in it because it's so sturdy that it's going to keep its shape anyway. But if you can see inside there, it also, let me see, I'm going to light and trying to make sure that you can see inside because it's so dark. But it also has the double pockets in the back, and then it has the pocket that's in the front that you can keep your things in. And then it also has the back pocket as well, which I will show you all in a second. Let me try to lock it. Okay. And it also has the pocket in the back that gives you easy access to like money and cards where you don't have to open your lock. Now this one right here is 2013. It is a 17 series, and so it does not come with the real gold. So the hardware, it's gold plated, but it's not real gold. And as you can see, it doesn't have that symbol there. And so still pretty, still just as pretty. Doesn't take anything away from the bag because it's not real gold plated. And this right here is navy. It looks black, but it's actually navy. And so it's a rare color, a color that you just don't come across quite often. And so I was very glad to be able to purchase it. But I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to hold them side by side so that you will be able to kind of see the size difference as well as the difference in the two leathers. Let me kind of do my close-up so that you can see this leather and you can see this leather. And then this is the size when you hold them side by side. So you can see that the jumbo is a little bit bigger than the medium flap, but both are still quite pretty, and it just kind of like really depends on your taste. And if you know you have the opportunity to own both in both sizes and in both textures, then get both, because Chanel bags, you can never go wrong with them. They are quite an investment, but they, I think, are a very good investment because the price goes up on them every year, and I have seen where people will still sell bags that they have purchased in the early 2000s, and in the late 90s for the price that the bags are going for today. And so you can never go wrong with buying a Chanel bag. I think it's a great investment. So I hope that this video will help with people who are first-time Chanel bag buyers and they are trying to decide which bag to have, or even people who are seasoned Chanel buyers and maybe they have, you know, the caviars and they just never gotten a lambskin, or vice versa. I hope that this kind of helps with their decision as to what bag, you know, should be my next Chanel bag. Or for the first time buyers, like I said, what bag should be my first Chanel bag. But you can't go wrong with either. But the caviar, as stated before, it is more sturdier. You can wear it more. I tend to wear mine way more than I wear my jumbo, because you can sit it down. You don't have to worry about it scratching. The leather is very, very sturdy. People bump against you. You don't have to worry about them scratching the leather and ruining the leather. Versus the actual lambskin, it can easily get scratched. So I hope that I have been of some help, and you all will be hearing from me sooner rather than later on other unique bags that I have. I'll show you more bags from my collection, and I hope you have enjoyed my video. And if you have, please don't forget to hit the like button. And I always love to hear feedback. This is my second YouTube video that I've done, so I always like hearing feedback from my viewers to know how can I make it better, so I don't get offended, you know, if people, you know, give me the business on what they didn't like about the video, because that only helps me to make my next video better. So if you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some of my other videos on bags or shoes or just fashion in general, because I have just come to enjoy doing these videos now. So thank you, and I will talk to you all soon. Thank you.